The St. Louis Zoo, a leader in wildlife conservation, is involved in yet another crucial conservation project. This one focuses on animals we all know and love: turtles. We work with little box turtles in and around St. Louis, Missouri, as well as giant tortoises on the iconic Galapagos Islands. Zoo scientists study how these species interact with their environment. The humble box turtle, which may live 100 years and store a lifetime of environmental toxins, may serve as sentinels of ecosystem health. These animals may truly be nature's ambassadors. About half of the 300-odd known turtle species are threatened with extinction. The growing global turtle crisis may be one of the saddest wildlife conservation challenges of our time. Turtles have been on the planet since the time of the dinosaurs, but humans are now driving many of these magical creatures to extinction by both intentional and non-intentional impacts. Giant Galapagos tortoises used to be made up of perhaps 15 species. 3 are now extinct because of overhunting, invasive species, and habitat degradation from goats introduced centuries ago by whalers and pirates. In North and Central Americas, there are 4 species of box turtles, with many subspecies. These turtles are threatened by pollution, disease, which are causing significant losses in some places. Adding to their problems, many turtles are hit by cars, tragically, sometimes on purpose. In 2011, the St. Louis Zoo established the Institute for Conservation Medicine, with its first director, Dr. Sharon Deem.
Many people never get to the woods to experience the joy that nature brings. So we combine our research with an active hands-on program that gets young people into nature and doing science.
To ensure that future generations share a planet with these wonderful animals, we spend a lot of time educating the public, starting with children. We bring hundreds of children into the woods to track turtles and become a scientist for the day.
That is why, at the Institute for Conservation Medicine, we take a holistic approach to better understand and help prevent the challenges that threaten the health of all species, from turtles to humans.
The St. Louis Box Turtle Project takes place in one of the most beautiful urban parks in the world, Forest Park, in the city of St. Louis, and at Tyson Research Center, a rural site outside the city limits. Forest Park, with its 1,300 acres in the middle of the city, has a strong goal of conserving biodiversity, including box turtles and other native wildlife. Our study is helping to identify the threats turtles face in this environment and to identify ways to improve conservation efforts. Beginning in the spring of 2012, we fitted little telemetry devices on the turtles so we may track their movements using telemetry technology. We also monitor the prevalence of several diseases and track the overall health of the tagged turtles and other turtles we find in the woods.
There are ways all of us can help our local wildlife stay healthy.
From conserving water and buying local,
to simply leaving wild animals in the wild and not keeping them as pets.
Educating ourselves on what we can do for wildlife health and conservation.